Good evening, it is Minstead. You've got Minstead on Thursday, the 11th of September 2025. So, as always, beginner moves, there's proper teaching videos. You'll find those links to those in the description on the YouTube video down there. But the intermediates, they went like this, went 7, 8. So we started off with an almost pretzel hip swizzle. And then we went into a throwaway slide break, and then we finished off with a wrap and roll. Starts off with the almost pretzel hip swizzle, so man's left, lady's right, push away, take a step back and signal fellas with your right arm in the half Nelson behind the back, twisted so your lady can see that. Now on the next beat, ladies, you've got to try and take hold of the man's hand, okay? You won't, because the man will take it away on purpose before you can get hold of it. But you need to go for it, ladies. Even though you know you're not going to get it, you need to go for it because it makes you turn to your right, which is the whole point of it. We want the lady to turn to her right. So fellas, we're going to sidestep in, you sweep your left hand up, the lady tries to hold your hand, you whip it away. And now fellas, you're very quickly going to turn to your left and face your lady, and you're going to get the fingertips of your hand, thumb down, into the small of the lady's back, and then you both keep swapping sides. Maybe keep turning to your left, ladies you keep turning to your right, and you lead that fellas by extending this left hand down and out to the left there, like a swizzle. Well, it is a swizzle. So yeah, make sure you extend this hand down, don't have it up here, move can go wrong. So down and out there like that, it finishes the lady's turn, so she's now facing the opposite direction to you. And you've ended up with your right hand on the lady's hip. So from here then, we're going to swap sides again. Then you're going to be pulling and letting go with the right hand to make your lady step forwards and turn to her left. But your left hand's more the lead. Your left hand's going to go over your right shoulder in between you, and then up and over the lady's head, so the lady steps forwards turning to her left, and then you step back and you can catch with double hand hold, ready for move number 2, which was the throwaway slide break. So we're going to be stepping into the left as you look at your partner. You're not going to turn at all, you're stepping to the left, taking your hands out to the side, down at waist level. And then you push away and step back, ready for the mirror image. We're going to go into the right now and take the hands out to the sides at waist level. When I say out to the sides, it's like this. Okay? So not like this. It's one hand's gone across to the far side of your lady, both times. Anyway, so from here, we push away and take a step back. So we're going to go in again to the left this time again, but as we do so, then you're going to raise both arms nice and high, keep facing the same way, then you take your right arm up and over and behind the lady's head, you take your left hand up and over and behind your own head. So you end up side by side with your right hand behind, your right arm behind your partner's head, okay? So you need for this variation to keep hold of both hands, otherwise it won't work. So we're both now going to rotate for 2 beats, about half a turn, walk around for 1 and 2. We're going to walk around another quarter turn, another beat, and as you do so, then you're going to raise your left hand back over your head. We're going to walk around one final quarter turn, and as we do this, fellas, what you're going to do is you're going to throw your left hand down away underneath your right arm, which will make the lady start turning to her left. So I walk around this final quarter turn as I just throw my hand down underneath my arm. That starts turning Lucy to her left there. Now, when she's facing the same way, when we're both facing the same way, and not before, if you do it too early, you could hurt your lady's shoulder. So when the lady is facing the same way as you can now take this right hand down, keep her turning to her left, and thrust it round behind your lady at waist level to make the lady turn an extra turn to her left. Lady's going to take your right arm over the top, okay, as you wrap into a basket, basically. So that's how it now ends. It ends like a basket, but there's a bit of an overlap because we're now going to be going into the third move. Fourth move? Third move. So we've wrapped into a basket, so the final move is a wrap and roll. Starts like a basket. So you're going to cradle your lady backwards, and as you do the cradle backwards and forwards, it's a good idea to shuffle your hands and get a better connection. So the man's hands are underneath again, because it was kind of like a man's hand thumb down, but you try and get hold of both hands properly, okay? So you cradle forwards as well. And then fellas, you're going to step directly behind your lady, make the lady shuffle to her left there a little bit. So you've got to hold both hands, and you need to have both your hands onto the lady's hips. You need your hands on the lady's hips, okay? Because what we're now going to do is we're going to lean the lady out in front of us. Lady's going to keep her feet where they are in an ideal world. Ladies, if you feel at all unsafe, all you would do is just step forwards, okay? But try and keep your feet on the spot. Ladies, you've got to basically do like that exercise, the plank. You just have tension in your body and you try and remain straight, okay? So, fellas, as you lean your lady out, you've got to counterbalance her. So I'm going to be leaning Lucy out to the right first in front of me, so I need to lean back to the left, Okay, I need to bend my knees properly as well. Okay, so it's going to be 3 beats go out to the right, to the middle, to the left, and then back up where we are on beat 4. So this is what we're going to do then. So here we go. So then you push with both hands to lean your lady out to the right, and I'm leaning backwards to my left, and then I lean Lucy round in front. I counter by going behind her, and then out to the left, and again I counter balance by going out to the right, and then I stand back up to bring her back in to the normal position. So it just finishes like a normal basket now. You raise the left hand, send the lady out, face, return, and back.